All right, let's talk about Tophawks. We're going to dive into a company that has put up some truly mind-boggling numbers in the Indian staffing world. Seriously, these figures are huge. We're going to break down how they managed to pull it off.
Okay, let's just start with this first number. Get this, Tophawks has deployed over 88,500 sales agents. And these aren't freelancers. These are people on their own payroll all across India. Just try to imagine the sheer logistics of managing a sales force that big. It's massive.
But it doesn't stop with sales, not even close. Beyond that, they've recruited more than 150,000 people across a whole bunch of different industries and verticals. So you've got this incredible depth in sales, and then this amazing breadth everywhere else. It's really impressive stuff.
So when you see numbers like that, it just leads to one big question, right? How on earth do you build an engine powerful enough to deliver at that kind of scale? What's the secret sauce? What's the foundation that makes it all possible?
Well, to really get to the bottom of Tophawks' success, we need to back up a little. We have to understand the world they live in, the fundamentals of the staffing industry itself.
At its heart, it's pretty simple. Staffing is all about one thing: matchmaking. It's the whole process of finding the right person with the right skills and putting them in the right job. It's basically the engine room for any company that wants to grow.
Now, inside that world, there's a really important piece called contract recruitment. This isn't about hiring someone for the next 30 years. It's about being agile, bringing in specialists for a specific project, for a set amount of time, or maybe to help a company just blitz a new market.
And contract recruitment isn't just one thing. I mean, look at this list. It covers everything from finding a top-tier CEO to literally building an entire sales team from scratch for another company, or even taking over their whole HR department. The range is huge.
So, knowing that, let's connect the dots. How exactly does Tophawks offer all these different services to hit those incredible numbers we saw at the start? What does their how look like?
Well, it looks like flexibility is the name of the game. They've set up their programs to meet a client no matter what they need. You need someone for a quick project? Done. You want to try before you buy with a temp to perm role? They've got that. You just need them to manage a giant team? They can do that too.
And this right here really sums it all up. They're not just a temp agency. They're not just a headhunter. They've built a one-stop shop for basically any and all of a company's hiring and staffing needs. You know, I think this quote just gets right to the heart of their whole mission. It's not just about filling a seat. Anyone can do that. The real value, where clients save the most time and money, is in finding the right person the first time around.
Okay, so we've seen the big numbers and the services that make them happen. But that brings us to a really important point. Why is being this big, this to scale, so incredibly important, especially in a market like India?
Here's why, and this is the key. India isn't one single market. It's more like a collection of dozens of different markets all rolled into one country, each with its own languages, its own culture, its own way of doing business. What works in one city could completely fail in another.
And that's exactly where so many companies stumble. They try to use a generic one-size-fits-all approach, and it just doesn't work. The only way to win is to have a partner on the ground who gets the local mindset, who speaks the local language, sometimes literally.
So this seems to be their winning formula. They're mixing modern tech like AI with a massive nationwide network. They've earned trust with hundreds of clients, and they bring deep expertise in all these different sectors, but always with a custom, flexible approach.
Which really leaves us with this one big thought to chew on. In a market as wonderfully complex and diverse as India, maybe the real secret isn't just about being big. Maybe it's about being big and local, all at the same time. Is that the ultimate competitive advantage?